Nice.
Right, we are on the beans today. Is it episode 4? I think it's episode 4. Unless it's 3. It might be 3. I am ill. I haven't got the Rona, don't worry. I've had my 2 jabs, so even if I do get it, it won't be that bad. Yeah, we've done Sainsbury's beans, didn't we? Second week we done Morrison's Own. And I think that was it. I think I would check on my phone, but my phone is torching my face. Today we've got quite a big hitter. Well, not necessarily in the bean world, but in other parts. You know, as you can probably see by the thumbnail. Actually, I've got the mic right there today, so hopefully I sound brilliant. I'm looking at Audacity, and it's very big blue bars today. The waves are very big. But yes, sorry if this is not as energetic or whatever. I got a cold, so not feeling great. I'm sweating cobs. Sweating me bollocks off in this fucking hoodie. Why did I talk in a northern accent? I've been watching Shameless. What a great programme. I was actually going to do another video. I was going to do a webcam sort of tier list type video because I wasn't very well, but you know, this will have to do. Also, this was probably filmed about a couple of days or a few days before you see this, because I've got my camera, I've got my laptop, but my laptop that I use to edit does not have an SD card reader, and I did buy an SD card USB reader, but it's down my pampies because I took the bag down there and it's down there. I think it's down there. If I find it in my bedroom today, I'll be very annoyed. But yeah, I was going to postpone this till next week, but I thought I've got to get one out. Yeah, you've probably seen by the thumbnail and title. We've got HP. We've got HP baked beans today. As you know, people in the UK, probably in the US as well. This has probably gone to the US. HP are very well known for making brown sauce. Me personally, I'm not a brown sauce fan. My mum is a very, very big brown sauce fan. She loves it, but for me, it's not my condiment of choice. I would never have it on anything, on a bacon sandwich or whatever. But I think brown sauce is sort of a fruity sauce, but not sort of fruits in it. But I remember in the pack, they might still do it, but sorry about the sniffles. I might sneeze as well. Sorry about that. They used to make a fruity brown sauce, and I thought, it's already fruity, isn't it? Oh, I don't know. HP, if fun fact, it stands for Houses of Parliament. If you didn't know, people in the comments went, no, it don't. No, it bloody don't. Yes, it does, because on the HP sauce bottle is the House of Parliament. So shove that up your fucking ass. Now I'm alright. But yes, up until a few years ago, I didn't know HP made beans until I saw them in Home Bargains. I got these from Asda. They cost 55p. In Home Bargains, you can get 3 for £1. So you know, shop about and get your beans cheaper. But yeah, I don't know what else to say. It's just a very novel item. I mean, an HP bean, I think, because you just you don't expect it. You really don't expect it. You're like, oh, say HP to something. You're like, oh, the brown sauce, yeah, the sauce manufacturer. They do beans as well, look. They do beans as well. You can see from the packaging, it's a nice blue packaging. I like the beans in the B on the baked and the B in the beans. They haven't done any of this Heinz bollocks, where they've done a Z on the end of the beans to be, you know, trendy. I do like the blue shading with the gold rim. This is probably, you know, I know the value beans are very basic packaging, but I do really like this packaging. It's probably my favourite packaging so far. If I was ranking packaging, it'd probably be, you know, 9 out of 10. But yeah, nutritional. I can't speak. Nutrition information there. Nutritional, is that a word? You're probably going to read that, but yeah. Baked beans in tomato sauce, it says on the back here. HP baked beans provide a convenient, tasty meal for all the family to enjoy. Well, what if one of them allergic to beans and they can't enjoy it? This goes out with it in 2022, so if you do buy beans, you can have them a year on. So, you know, they're very good in a world war or something like that. Oh, here we go, here's something interesting. They're HP beans, but they're manufactured by the H.J. Heinz Group in Hayes, England. That's interesting, isn't it? Heinz make HP beans. But yeah, I'm stalling at the moment so I can get it in. Give it a cool dry place, minute and a half in a mic. But yeah, let's crack open the beans, shall we? I'm going to keep recording because editing this, if I'm still ill, will be a fucking nightmare. I wish I had enough clout where I could just go, oh, you are, mate, you do this, I'll check your tenor, you do this editing. But yeah, I'm sorry about the sniffling. That's what he picked up a lot on there. But yeah, I just had a little gander at this. And it says the ingredients are 43% beans. That's fair enough. Water, tomatoes 20%, sugar, and all that bollocks is the rest. Okay. There's paprika in this. There's, plain caramel. That's not the caramel you get in chocolate in that, is it? Unless it's something else. And there's herb extracts, bollocks. Right. It's got a ring pull. I prefer a ring pull to a tin opener, and it might be just be me, but all the tin openers, or I'm just a pussy, but I do find sometimes that a tin opener gets stuck, or the one we got anyway, gets stuck and it starts cutting into the can, all the fucking packaging starts coming off, it's bollocks. But yeah, do not boil, just gently while stirring. It was I'm not sure if that picked up on it, but there was a lovely noise, a nice little. He's going to sound disgusting, but like a squelchy noise. Joe. Right. Let's get this on the mic, shall we? It's a tough one. Interesting. There's not much debris on there. That's probably the cleanest tin lid we've got so far. There's literally. You probably can't see that. Nothing has come off. It's literally, you can probably see a couple of remnants, but it's clean, it's spotless, So I know it's very bad for you because you could cut yourself, but you do lick the tin lid, and there's absolutely nothing on there. Shout out to HP. It's quite a darky orange. You can't see that, but can you see that? It's quite a darky orange bean juice, tomato sauce, if you will. Not your conventional tomatoey smell. It's sort of quite plain. Right, we'll tip these in here so you can get it. Hopefully we can pick that up on the mic, but I don't know. Right. Oh, come on, beans. Unfortunately, HP don't do the smaller tins, so but yeah, nothing on my fingers. There we go, there are the beans. You're probably thinking, they look exactly the same as all the other beans. I don't think so. I think on the previous two beans, put that in there. On the previous two beans, there was nothing on that spoon. There's no bollocks. I didn't even get a taste. Probably can't taste with all this cold. No, it's not COVID. I'm just waffling bollocks. Right, get back into the beans. On the previous two, the sauce was, I'm not sure if I've mentioned it, but it was quite orangey. This is sort of, I would move the camera, I can't be bothered, because I'm ill. Did you mention that you're ill, Joe? Shut up. Couple of bubbles on the top, don't really see that, but it's quite a browny one, and, it's a bit ironic considering their main source of income is brown sauce. Excuse me. It's quite an not orangey. It's quite a browny sauce. I mean, it's not like it's not brown, but it's like sort of an orangey brown. I'm not sure. There's a few bits in here as well. A lot of the bean casing has come off here, so. Maybe it's a poor bean, a cheaper bean they've chosen or what, but I'm not sure. If you want to have a look for yourself. There we go. Lovely. We will get these in the microwave momentarily. I might not do a microwave shot because I can't be fucking arsed. Yeah, probably will use my phone or something, but yeah, we'll see you in a second. Right, the beans are there. They are in the microwave. They are going to get warmed now. I don't think I am going to put them in for the recommended 1.5 minutes. I don't want them boiling. I just want them warmed. So we'll do that now. We'll put them in for 30 seconds. I think that'll do. See you in a sec, lads. 3, 2, 1. Ah, beeping. Yeah, that'll do. They look cooked enough, don't they? They look cooked enough. Oh, fuck. It's still hot. Bloody hell, they're only in for 30 seconds. Right, let's carry them over. The camera's panning too fast, apparently. Oh, yeah. This is my setup. Isn't that lovely? Right, we'll get into the bean reviewing momentarily. Right, here we go. The beans. Bottom is still quite hot. We put them in for 30. There they are, cooked. You probably can't tell on the camera. People are probably going to call me a Billy bullshitter and saying, you know, all bean colours the same. But these do look a bit browner. These definitely look a bit browner than the others. I might take a photo of these after and insert a picture now, showing you they're a bit browner. But yeah, again, sorry for the sniffles. I am, you know, hopefully this cold will go and then we'll be back to regular. They're not really high tempo anyway, the fucking bean reviews, but you know. Right. Sorry about that. I got this thing where I keep feeling like I'm going to sneeze. It looks tickly, and I just don't. It's so annoying. Right. Give them a bit of a stir. Like I said, these are a lot browner than the others. Another observation. Are they? I think the beans are a bit more yellower or a bit lighter than the other beans that I've reviewed. I'm not sure if that's the sauce influencing that or what, but there's quite a lot of debris in here. I mean, like bean shell debris sort of thing. So maybe they did go for a cheaper bean. I'm not sure. Right. Well, got 2 on here. Bit of sauce. Let's go. Ooh, very sweet. A very quick observation. A very mushy bean. I mean, the previous 2 beans, there was a bit of a crunch to the bite. I mean, I want like, you know, one like eating a fucking, you know, biscuit or something, but it was a little bit of a crunch and it's like a harder shell. These are very mushy. It's honestly like mushy peas. But you know, it's mushy beans, isn't it? They are very, very, very mushy. Close up of 2 beans there. You don't even have to bite them; they just melt in your mouth. They're very sweet. There's not that much of a tomatoey flavour. It says in here in a rich tomato sauce, so maybe that is maybe the rich bit is sorry about that. Maybe the rich bit is throwing me off. Ooh, nice watering. I'm crying over the fucking beans here. But yeah, I prefer a harder bean, I will admit. Don't say anything. We'll try it just the sauce on its own and see if there is a bit of a flavour to it. They're very bland. They are very bland. There's a sweet aftertaste, but the sauce, what's up? I don't know if you can see that. It's quite oily. It looks just quite oily, but I haven't got COVID. I've just got a cold, so my taste smell is fine. There's no taste of the sauce. There is there is taste. There's a nice sweet taste at the end, but these are very bland. No disrespect to HP if they do watch this, or any HP, you know, HP bean fanatics. This is quite poor from you lads. I mean, I expect these to be quite high because I thought, you know, I'm not a fan of brown sauce personally, but they do kill the sauce game. I thought, ooh, branching out to beans, maybe they'll do quite well, but maybe they've bitten off a bit more than they can chew here. The mushy beans, I mean, I prefer a harder bean. The Oh, do you know what? I'm going to try something here. We've just got a bean on its own with hardly any sauce on it. Is it? You know, beans are very bland anyway. The thing that makes a baked bean is tomato sauce. But if that's very bland as well, then, you know, I don't know what. I wish I had another adjudicator here, just be like, oh yeah, these are not that good. But it's just, I've got to be honest. I've got to be honest in these videos, and this is quite poor from you lads. It does say manufactured by the Heinz Group. Maybe they've sabotaged it. I don't know. But we'll have one more taste, and I'll give you the verdict, because I want to give it as much chance as possible. But there's a bit of flavour in that, a bit of a sweety flavour, but overall quite bland. They're quite bland. If someone gave them to me and said, oh, we've only got HP's beans, I'd be like, that's alright, you know, I'd eat them, you know, but on a shelf with the previous beans I've, you know, reviewed, I would choose them two over them all the time. Unfortunately, I think this is going to be my first below 5 out of 10 rating. I think I'm going to give this a 4 and a 4.5. I was thinking 5 because I don't want to go too harsh too early, but unfortunately for HP, I had high hopes for you. I did have high hopes for HP, but they let me down. They let me down. They killed the sauce game. They absolutely killed the sauce game. HP sauce is brilliant. I mean, it's not my taste, but it's brilliant. It sells brilliantly. But stick to that, lads. Stick to that, lads. In my opinion, you know, stick to making sauce, not beans. They will continue to make beans. Obviously, you're not going to listen to this review. It gets like 1 view. But yeah, I'm giving this a 4.5 out of 10. Mushy beans, quite bland. There's a bit of a sweet taste, but very bland. And there's better beans out there. You know, try them for yourself. Excuse me. If you think I'm being too harsh, buy them yourself and have a go. And then comment below if you like them as well. But yeah, it's a 4.5 out of 10. They've gone to the bottom of the leaderboard so far. You know, maybe they'll be being worse than that, but we don't know. Thank you for watching. Sorry if this is a bit sombre. I am ill, as I said about 20 million times. That has definitely not affected the review. 100% that has not affected the review. I think I would have given this a 4.5 if I'd been the wellest I've ever been or whatever. But yeah, thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. There'll be a better one next week because I'll be better. I'm not sure what it's going to be. Do we go big or do we go... see what I get, see what I get. Thank you for watching. Cheerio.